Hey everyone, so today I'm going to walk you through that how can you start n8n locally as well as on cloud. I'm going to share different ways through which you can run n8n, and the good part is that all of them are going to be totally free, and I will share the paid alternative as well, though I guess free will be fine for most of you. Now this video is totally good for anyone, be it if you're a student as well as if you're a professional, because I will be sharing all these steps from scratch, so you will not be facing any problem. Just make sure that you have all the things which I ask you to install. And if you face any problem, then you can surely ask the same in the comments and I will help you out. So let's get started. Now, as you can see, run n8n locally and on cloud. So the very first way through which we can run n8n, and let me first go to n8n. To do the same, you can just go on n8n and search this, and this is the website. So flexible AI automation for technical teams, get started for free or talk to sales. Now it can be used for multiple area of use cases: IT ops, security ops, development ops, sales, or anything for us. Right. After that, the best part of n8n is that how it can integrate with over 500 plus application, and since it has connect to any API, I think that goes to your application as well, thus making it compatible with anything. The whole flow is pretty straightforward and simple. Now, to use n8n, let's go to the pricing, and you can see that how it is having a monthly and a yearly plan. Let me just zoom it out a little bit. Starter, Pro, and Enterprise. Now, Starter is 20 per month, billed annually, where we have some 2.5K workflow execution with unlimited steps or 5 active workflow. So, again, it is having multiple things which you can do. But the idea is that when you are in the learning phase, right, or you're just in the exploration phase, surely you will not be like to bind yourself in this particular regular payment, right? Now, the good thing is that once you do start, it gives you a 14-day free trial where no credit card is required. So, what I can do is, let me just show you. I can go on, let's say, anytime, and I can just say get started. So, just select with this button, get started, and we can do the same. So, get started and let it load. And again, it has opened one of my instance, everyone, which I had. It is having deletion in 2 days. But if I just sign it out, right, and let's say if I start a free trial, here you can easily create your own account and the same will give you a 14-day free trial. Once you do the same, and if I again just go here and sign in, and you will see that how learn n8n Mayank. This is again the one which I'm using in trial. It is having 7 days free trial. You will be able to see each and everything like this, that how my current plan is trial, which version am I using, the time zone, all these things. Along with that, I can surely just go and open my instance where I will see all the different workflows which I have created. So this one is the very good and easy step to at least get started. It provides you with these 1,000 executions, right? So if you are, let's say, hosting any webhook or any workflow, it will be good for 1,000 application, which I believe is way more than enough for 14-day trial period. Though, yes, if you have some production or a staging app running as well, it will be pretty less, right? Along with that, 7 days free trial is also provided. Oh, sorry, 14 days free trial is provided. I have already used the 7 days here. So this is something which you can surely use. So yeah, this is a very, very good and the easiest way, the very first one, but it comes with a limit, right? So let's see the second way, everyone, now. So coming to this second way, right? How this n8n will be running on some or the other machine, right? So let me just have a machine here. Just 1 minute. Okay, do we have a host here? Yeah. So this is something which I can use from now. See, the whole idea is that we are having a host where our n8n as an application will run. Now you can just easily think of this like how we have Google Sheet which is running, or let's say Microsoft Excel, which is running on a cloud. So for those who are not aware, I can just do Excel online, not online, online, and we can have Microsoft Excel running online for free, right? So this is where you can easily just have this, right? In a similar way, you can have that downloaded as well and run it. Though with web apps, it's a little different, but the idea is pretty same. Next thing is that if you think about this, our machine is also somewhere where we can run our n8n application. So the same is very, very easy and logical. For this, what we will be using, everyone, we will be using Docker. So Docker, for those of you who are not aware, it's a awesome application for running containerized apps. Now, to explain you that in an easy manner, just how we have the ready-made noodles, right? Where we can add hot water, where we can add the masala or like the spice mix, and maybe we add the noodles or all these things in a box, in a container, and we get the final product. And that is same across everywhere, right? So if I make those instant noodles, it will be the same. If you make those, this will be the same. So Docker is just that instant noodle or instant thing for software application. It will be having all the things which it require. It will be mixing it in the end and just giving you the final product. So you don't have to do all these things, right? So for that, you can just download Docker, everyone. Now it is available for most or rather all of the OSs, which you can see here, right? Once you do download Docker, so I already have that downloaded on my system, surely having using it since I guess 5+ years now. You will be seeing an interface like this. So let me just show. First, make sure that you download this. It will be easily the good step. Like you have to just follow what operating system you have. And that is the best part with Docker, like Linux, Windows, anything doesn't matter. So what I will do here, I will just search and start my Docker. So let it start. And this is the kind of UI which you will see, everyone. So here, what you can now do, it is just having the images, containers, volumes, all these things. I would like to just quickly search for n8n here. And you can just select this n8n IO n8n, right? So let me click this image. So this is just like a flavor, like just like your instant noodle flavor, which one you want. Here you can pull this up. You can see that how it is having 100 million plus pulls. So surely this is getting a lots of hype and everything. Other one are having so less, like 3K, 100K, right? Just make sure that you download the official one. Like you pull this official one. Okay. Now I have already done the same so as to save the time. And if I go on images, you see this image here. So 1.68 GB. It was created 2 days ago. Maybe that is when it was updated. And n8n io.n8n slash n8n. Okay. Now what I can do, I can just click this start run button here. Okay. So let me just run this. I can provide some optional setting. I can just give it a container name. So I can say that, okay, it is my, let's say, n8n hyphen local. Then port, I can have 5678. That is the default one which it runs. Host path is something which you can also provide here, right? So I can provide the host path as this icons image shall be fine. After that, I can just give it a container path as well. So again, this is where it will be saving the files which we create, shall be good if you're providing it. Now we can provide some environment variables as well, which we can use further, but I guess that should be totally fine. Like for the this video, I think it's totally good to just start it normally. Now, if I start and do the run, then we can see that how it will start to brewing up all these things, adding the water, adding that spice mix, and very quickly it has started this on my local. So totally free. I have not paid anything. Just downloaded Docker. And if I now go on this particular link, everyone, localhost 5678, you have this sign up page which you must have seen. Like if you will start from the scratch for n8n on their website. Now I can surely have the web simple things, mayank@gmail.com, first name Mayank, then Agarwal. And if you face any issue, you can mail me at this email as well. Password, I think we can provide anything. So hopefully that should not be the problem. And I can do next. So now it has created my account, everyone. I can just, okay, I think I will have to do this. Okay, so yeah, we can go forever. Get paid features for free forever. Receive the free activation key for advanced features below. Okay, so seems like good, right? It is giving us paid features for true, and we do love free features. So we can have that, but for the timing, I will skip this. Okay, because I don't want that my email should be full of these things. I have already kind of tried it running again and again. And yes, this is the overall UI which you can see, everyone, which is fabulously running well on via our Docker on our local. So I can start from scratch. And at the same time, you will see that how there will be things happening. Owner was set successfully, user survey updated successfully. And with this new thing, I can just have everything which I normally do. We can go on setting, we can see like the very first thing which I would like to do here. Let me go to personal and in the settings, and let me make it a dark mode, right? So theme should be dark. That shall be very much helpful. Now it is looking more like n8n. Now, yes, I can start a new workflow, everyone. I can have a simple trigger. I can save this. It will be saved locally as well if you configure your path pretty nicely. And the idea is that yes, we can just now normally start our workflow and it is going to do the way we want it. We can connect it to multiple applications. All the apps are present here, which we normally see on n8n. The good thing, no trial, nothing, just start your laptop. And this is like the way of learning it, I guess, without any trial or something, right? So this thing is also very much helpful. Now, I do understand that many students and professional who have a, let's say, very bad kind of a laptop or old laptop, which might not have this thing, like good overall CPU or RAM, something which I also struggle with a lot. And many professional who just have maybe a professional laptop, they could not do these things here, right? So first, let us go back to our thing, and I think I can mark that. 1 minute, yeah, I think I can easily mark that how we have done and ran it on a local as well. Now, the problem which comes everyone is that many times we have a not so fast laptop, or maybe resource heavy, or we have a professional laptop, right? So both of these are major problems which I see professional and student alike facing, something which I have also gone through. So for that, I always make sure to cover the use cases which you can surely have without dependent on the local as well. For this, if you see everyone now, just like we have a machine, right? We can have a machine which is present on anywhere as well, right? So just as a very simple example, you can, let's say you are running n8n on my machine and I'm giving you via some engine server the way you can access it on mine. In a similar manner, we can have this host. So this host can be on any of the cloud provider, and thanks to Docker, we could easily run the application. So just like I started and have this instant noodle brewed on my local via Docker, we could have that on any of the machine. Now here there are multiple things. So we have AWS, we have DigitalOcean, we have Hostinger, we have Heroku. Now they are very very common, and I think in the industry for a long time, especially DigitalOcean, Heroku, Hostinger, and rather, oh yeah, all four of them. Okay, but the problem is that you need to go through a lots of sign up and some charge here, right? So if I just normally go to Hostinger and if I show you the plans, and it's an awesome service by the way, so you can surely use that. And you see that how it is having some charge here. Similar is the case now if I show you Heroku. So this is something where I would like to move myself once I have gone through the whole thing, once I have understood what exactly it is. Here as well, I can go back and show you the pricing maybe directly. Heroku pricing. So I think yes. So it is having eco standard private, all these things. I am more interested in running it on something where I get some free credits. So for the same everyone, I would like to show you some of the offerings which are, though it is again on cloud, but they at least provide you with free credits to get started with. Now, one thing to note, I have like tested and they were working fine with as of July, right? I although tested them 2 months back, but the idea again is that it can change, right? So understand the process that what we are doing, and surely we can have multiple services which can provide you with these servers or with this host. One thing to note here as well, everyone, that the free machine which you will be having, surely that is not going to be very powerful, right? So it will be having some credits or some overall, let's say, time limit. And you can just think of that, right? If you are giving your laptop to someone, if he's using it, surely that cannot be free forever, right? So once you have mastered n8n, then surely I will suggest, and you have multiple workflows running where you need a lots of CPU and the memory, then you will be good to purchase from any of those. And yes, the cost will easily be covered once you have those automation running. So for the same, let's see few of those services. Now, first one is render. Now, if I go on here and do render, so render cloud application platform, let's start this. Okay, so your fastest path to production, and one thing more, the UI can be different if depending on when you see it, right? They keep on changing it. So let's see the sign in. Now I can just sign in with Google. My account is already there, so let it just start. And again, it's not a paid account, right? So I have it on AWS, so that is totally different thing, right? Now what I can do, let me just maybe have a okay, maybe just let me start this project. Okay, so this is again an empty project, as you can see. I would like to create a new service here. This is going to be web service. So pay attention, everyone. We have to select this particular web service, right? And not anything else. Like this is where we get it free. So web service. Now it is asking me for Git provider. I can connect my Git as well. So GitHub, for those who don't know, it is like a place for your code where it can like applications and code. We can have the public Git repository as well, or some existing image. So we are going to again use the same logic. We are going to have our instant noodle, the one which we pulled into our Docker. We are going to ask this particular service to pull the same thing, right? So we get the same instant noodle or same n8n. For the same, what I will do, I will go on Google and search Docker n8n, right? Then we can go on Docker Hub here. So this is where you have to go. Make sure that the path is right, okay? Because this is the official one, Docker hubdocker.com n8n.io n8n. Free and open fair coded license node based workflow automation tool. Okay. It has 100 million plus downloads, so don't please get any other thing. Now, once you scroll down here, everyone, you will see. So this is the UI and everything. This is the official image. In this, to start n8n in Docker, in the terminal, enter the following command. So it is first creating a volume, and then it is running with the name, port, and the volume. So if you remember, we also gave all these things, but via a UI. So we gave the port, which was, I think 5678 only. We gave the name as n8n local, and we have the overall image which we want. So this is what you want to copy, docker.n8n.io slash n8n.io slash n8n, right? Go back to your render and paste this thing. And it will be able to get this thing easily. So again, I will just repeat the steps. This is exactly what happened behind the back on the Docker UI. If you want, you can just actually run it via your terminal as well, right? It's totally not a problem. But I guess UI is pretty good as well because we are normally having it in all the operating systems. Though if you are running it via some machine, okay, so let's say some EC2 machine or somewhere you don't have that UI access, then just copy paste this and everything is going to start in a similar fashion. Now, this is again what you have to copy. Pay attention here. So this is what you can copy here, everyone, and paste it here and do connect. So now I can just give it n8n, let's say server Mayank. So again, a normal name. Just again, make sure that you select this free. You won't see this if you have not selected web service. There's a private service or repo as well, which doesn't give this option. So select this free. There is a overall warning. Free instance pinned down after periods of inactivity. They do not support SSH access, scaling one-off jobs, or persistent disk. So again, nothing as such is free in the world, right? So it is having some limitations. It can just close at any time. So let me go down and environment variable again, we don't want to set. And I guess nothing in the advanced as well, right? So I'm going to now click on this deploy web service, everyone, and let us deploy it. So let it deploy and you are going to see something. So now it is running what we ask it in the backend. Similar kind of thing we will see. Just that I think first it will take the time to download that thing, right? So on someone else's laptop or host or computer, first it will download that particular image. So I think it was some 1 GB in size. And then it's going to basically run that, right? So this is what is happening. And I think we can easily just wait as of time being. So let it run. You can see all the logs here. So it is saying some issue. There's some permission problem, not our issue. So it is just downloading many things. So let it start. And depreciation related shall be good. We will see how much time it will take. Else I will just quick on this particular step. Right. Skipping renewal or in it because renewal is not due. So meanwhile this happen, everyone. What I can do is I can show you railway as well. So railway. And this is the one. Okay. So just have railway hosting. So it doesn't take you to the railway services of your company, railway.com. Again, similar thing, right? Let's see where it is. Yeah. Okay. So good thing that it has been started now, right? It is saying that the same has started on localhost 5678. Okay. Mayank, this is not there. Where it is? Well, I hope you understand this localhost is your machine's localhost, right? So we will have to go to the machine which is on render and on it we can select on this port, right? So this is a little difference here. Don't fall for this thing. And this is where I hope you are able to understand what I was trying to explain you, that this is again some just other machine kept anywhere, right? So render is providing you that thing to access it. And again, these are exactly the same because in a way it is just running on that particular machine, right? Just click on this n8n server. Okay, let it run. I really hope it is not down that quickly. And we have the full thing running on a machine, which I can generally now start on any of the tabs. So let me start it from here as well. Since again it is now on the web, right? It can easily just start. Just one thing, it is very, very less in terms of RAM and CPU. So if you have a workflow which is requiring lots of traffic, it will fail. So with that, I can just again provide it few things. Mayank, then I can have Agarwal. Password can be something 5WA. So I'm just providing anything, shall be fine. Next. And you see that house, the same has started. Now just do this get started. Don't fill it like I did it for the very first time. Get started. And let's skip it. We don't need some things. You will be doing send the key. I already have that. Yes. So the same thing you are seeing right in front of you, everyone. Now, again, very fabulous to test out your webhooks, everything. We can just do one thing. I think it's the community edition. I can go on personal and just select the dark theme and make it safe. So if I go back now, everyone, you can see that how I can start from scratch. Start from scratch. And it is just going to start it. Now it is pretty slow because the machine, I think, was having 512 MB and some one CPU core or something. Totally understood, right? Surely we cannot expect that a high-end machine will be available for free. And yes, now you can easily create anything which you want. So you can have a trigger, then you can connect it to your Google Calendar maybe. Okay, so all these things you can easily just start and create new credential. I can just close this maybe, or let's say let me delete it. I can just have it connected to Gmail as well. So again, that's the information which we have. Send a message. So you can just create a new credential, send a message, have everything here. The best part is that you can also have agents related thing. So AI agent, just like how your n8n works. Now I'm genuinely assuming that you know about n8n, and yes, now you can have anything the way it is normally on the n8n. Once you have the trial, you get all the things here as well, right? So with that, everyone, I hope this thing is clear. And at least you have understood the whole process, that how can we again send an image, right, and have it on the server. So what we can do, we can go here and I can mark this as done as well. So render is fine. Now, one thing here, I actually checked and Railway has actually discontinued the way through which we can have multiple services. So render as of now is a good way of checking this out, right? It's totally free as I've shown you. And yes, I think these cover all the ways. Now, of course, there can be other websites as well. You can let me know in the comments, and I can surely cover the same, which gives free credits. With the paid one as well, it is going to be exactly the same. So let's say if you do start with DigitalOcean Hostinger or Heroku, there as well, they will be just providing you that you can give the image and you can get started. So the process which I asked you to understand, that is going to be the same. And this, I guess, is the easiest way through which you can get started with n8n. I have covered on the trial that how can you start with this particular 14-day free trial. Then we covered that how we can do the same on our local as well. So using Docker on the local, and then on the cloud servers, that what are the options we have. Surely AWS, DigitalOcean, Hostinger, Heroku are there. And I showed you render, which provides you with those free credits, the way you can run it, right? Though the machine is going to be surely very, very uh, weak, right? So that's not a problem, I hope. But yeah, once we have mastered that, we can surely buy the new machine. So many surelys should be great. So yeah, with that, everyone, I really hope that you have understood all about n8n and how you can run it in multiple ways. As I said, it is a awesome framework which is going to be very much helpful in building those automations. Now, do let me know in the comments if you would like to have a full video, a full kind of a crash course where I'm explaining you about n8n in complete depth, starting from use cases, about all these nodes, about how you can use that via to automate your Gmail, to create a personal AI assistant, or to also make an application from AI, right? So let's say from this automation, how can you change these things to application as well? And yes, I will be more than happy to assist you with that. So with that, everyone, I really hope the same is very, very much helpful for you. n8n is going to be a very, very awesome technology. So do make sure that you learn about that, and do let me know if you would like to have a crash course on that. Along with that, please make sure that you like this video and share this with all of your friends. Do subscribe to my channel, as I'm bringing awesome content in the world of AI, and also helping you get the best of the packages and master and crack those Mang interviews by uploading content related to DSA, system design, big data, etc. So on my channel, you will be getting a full holistic preparation so that you can uplift your career and upskill yourself. So with that, now let's meet in the next video. Thank you.